guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is basically me sharing a few home buying tips. A couple years ago, I was a realtor. I decided to go ahead and get my real estate license to become a realtor. That didn't work out because then later on I became a community association manager, but that's another story. So I wanted to share my my experience as a realtor and what I've learned that buyers and sellers should know. But it'll be mostly buy-in tips because I learned a lot during that time. So let's jump in. Oh, another thing, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'm ready to share my experience with you guys and a few tips. Number one, I would say as a buyer, you should do your due diligence. Know your credit score, know your debt to income ratio. That's important, to know that you can, or if you can, afford the new home. And also, go through a mortgage company or your bank to know how much you're qualified for. Get a pre-approval letter, so whenever you do decide to go ahead and purchase a home or utilize a real estate agent, you're not wasting their time, because they're not trying to waste time. And it takes a lot of effort, trying to find a home and getting all that information. So it's good to have the approval letter ready to go, so you know what you can afford and that you kind of have a bank to loan you that money on the spot. Number two, I would say you should decide if you want a new home, like a new build, or a home that was already built years ago. You just have to know the pros and cons to a new build versus a existing home. Existing home, you don't know the full, I would say, the full maintenance scope of the home. You just don't know what's going on the inside. So if the homeowner has records of all the maintenance done on the home, that's wonderful. If not, that's your caveat right there. A new build, I would say everything is brand new. It comes with a warranty, and exactly what you're getting with the home. I would vouch for a new build if it's available in your area for within your price range. But if not, just make sure you do your homework when you're purchasing an existing home that was built years ago. And also, if you're a first-time home buyer, don't forget to take advantage of those first-time home buyers program in your area or your neighborhood. They have a lot of those throughout the country, and you should take advantage. They give you vouchers or money towards your first home. And just whenever you decide to use a realtor, you could always ask them that question if there's a first-time home buyers program. And also banks have their own first-time home buyers program, so you could always go through them and ask them questions as well. What else I've learned? Oh, another thing I've learned about new builds is that just remember that if you're buying a new home, the land is separate from the home. They're gonna tell you that the land is what, like, I would say 10 to 30,000, depends on the size, and then they factor in the price of the home. And then you got to think about the customization, like the kitchen and the flooring and wallpaper and color and all that good stuff. So always know what you're getting into whenever you are buying a new home. I would recommend that you do get a realtor. I'm not against it, since I was a realtor, because they're filled with knowledge and information that you would know as a new buyer or seller. They have plenty of resources, plenty of information. I would take advantage. I would utilize them. They're not you know, a waste of money. We do, well, when I was a realtor, we do work hard to, you know, give you your dream home, or to sell your dream, or to sell your home, not sell your dream home. Who wants to sell their dream home? I'm tripping. But what else I've learned? Also, okay, know if you want to homestead your property, or if it's allowed in the state, because you could save a lot of money in property taxes whenever you're homesteading your property. Another thing, make sure you, of course, you're gonna have a home inspector check out the home or the condo, but just make sure that you don't overpay for, you know, the home, where a few of the components, for example, like HVAC, water heater, is not outdated, that you could always, you know, get like a credit at closing, because you're gonna have to change it. So if the item is over 10 years old, and you just never know when it's gonna stop working, so I would try to get credit on those items during the closing, so you know, you're not caught out there whenever you buy the home and then all of a sudden the AC stopped working. At least you know you got, you know, a few dollars in your pocket to replace the item. It's so much. Another thing is to also know if you want to be in a homeowners association, if you want to live in a neighborhood with a homeowners association, or you could live in a neighborhood without one. The pros with the homeowners, of course, you know, there are fees, and there's rules and regulation and all that good stuff, but that's what, you know, ensures the value, or maintains the value of your home and your community. A homeowners association ensures that your home and the community is, you know, it maintains the value of the community, because that's the whole point. Now, if you don't have a homeowners, then you have to think about, you know, people having different paint colors on their house. If that doesn't bother you, good. You just worry, you know, you see all type of stuff in the parking garage or in the driveway. There's no rules and regulation. People have all kind of stuff out there. You know, the neighborhood, one neighbor has their grass, you know, cut, the other one it's like 10 feet tall. There's just no regulation. I mean, there's city regulation, but it's not like a homeowners where they ensure that the neighborhood is cohesive, you know, everything aesthetically looks beautiful, everything, it's uniform, from the color of the home to the front door to the landscaping. Everything is just more neat and prettier and cleaner in a homeowners. It's just the downside is that there's a lot of rules and you have to abide by it. It goes with the territory. But, and also factor in the fees too, because there's some homeowners are, you know, less expensive. Others are more expensive because they offer amenities, you know, golf course or clubhouse, pool, facility, all that good stuff. So you just have to know what you want and if you're willing to pay for it. Because if you're gonna have a pool in the community and you have a pool in your backyard, what's the point? Might as well you go buy a house with a pool in the back, so you don't have to share a pool with a community. So, you know, those are the things you must think about if that's what you want. So I hope that was helpful. Another thing I would say, you know, be excited to purchase a new home, but not too excited. Don't let them see you, you know, too interested in the home, because then they could, you know, use that as an advantage to get the price what they want for their home. Because the whole point is to negotiate. So, you know, you want to have like a game face on. So like, yeah, it's alright, but you know deep down that's your dream home. So I would use, you know, I would tell you not to show too much excitement. Just, you know, like, yeah, it's alright. We'll talk about price later. Another thing I would say is, you know, always go to like open houses. There's plenty of open houses in all of our neighborhoods. you know, you could go out there and see what's on the market, see what you like, or you know, what the market price is for these homes, and see if you're ready to jump in. That's another thing. It's always great to go to open homes and look at even new builds to see, you know, what builders are offering, because they also offer money at closing too. New home builders, they offer closing credit. If you're a veteran, they offer veteran money to close. So there's a lot of, you know, ways to take advantage of buying a home or buying a new home as a, you know, first-time home buyer. So if I remember anything else, I'll share it with you guys. That's all I can remember, I swear. It's just so much. But if you have any questions, you could always ask me in the comment box below. You know what I've learned as a realtor, and I can always answer the questions. So feel free to comment or ask me a question. And you know, good luck to buying, or happy home buying. I would advise you to get a realtor so you could have, you know, someone that is on your side and that's working in your best interest. Or if you have any questions, they could always answer your questions. So thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you on my next video.